That is one thick knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Hey guys, welcome back to another action figure review video. I'm your host Avionics. Welcome back to my channel. Now if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and ringing that notifications bell because I put out quite a few videos throughout the month. And in today's video, we have another 60th anniversary G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure. We have the Recon Diver, or as it's labeled at the bottom corner here, Action Sailor Recon Diver. So among him, in the 60th anniversary deluxe set, I did a review on the infantry soldier just a couple days ago. But here we have our Recon Diver displayed in the clear plastic window packaging. We have some artwork of the Recon Diver right here. Once again, this is emblazoned with the 60th anniversary badging, 1964 to this year's. We've had 60 years of Joe so far. On the side, we have that artwork again with the 60th emblem at the bottom. On the other side of the packaging, we have the QR code to look up the classified information on this character. At the bottom, barcode for those of you who think it's necessary to try and hunt it down. But you can get these guys online through online retailers for the price of around $34.99. I found mine at Target. He is showing up on Target shelves now. And on the back, we do have some photo work by the Hasbro team, making our Recon Diver look pretty cool. With could this mean they are coming with a HasLab aircraft carrier in the future? That would be enormous and very expensive. But we have some shots here that of the two different heads, and then some of the tactical gear. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into it and open them up. Alright, figure and accessories are all laid out for you. So he does come with two different heads. We have our African American head sculpt. Looks really good. The details are on point. And then our Caucasian head with blue eyes and light brown eyebrows. Let's do a side by side of the two. There we go. Looks good. Everything looks good. So upon opening the package or the box, he had this attached to him. And then, so yeah, we'll go over this one first. So to remove this, you have to pop his head off. But this is like a like a floaty life vest apparatus. But it's in two paints. We have like that matte dark olive green and then black right up here. But you can check out the sculpt and the detail of this piece. So the hose is painted black among the green. So it would go on like this. Not like this, but like this. And then he also had this air rebreather attached and pegged to his back. There's the peg. So this part is olive green, dark olive green, and this one is that matte black. And it shows off some 3 confirmed Cobra kills emblems right there, and then at the bottom it actually shows, let's see here, G.I. Joe issued, classified grade, property of Special Forces unit, not for civilian use or resale. But the sculpt and the detail just looks really cool. Looks like we have a porthole here for something, possibly store something right there. And then down at the bottom we have, down at this beautiful sculpted bottom part of it, looks like we have a slot to be able to store a weapon, maybe. On this side, we do have another porthole there. Keep that in mind. Alright, we do have military dog tags, just like our 60th anniversary infantry. Same exact thing, painted like metal. And then he comes with this, what is it? Another air breather mask. And most of this stuff is like the same from Torpedo, apparently. Same sculpts, just different paint applications. And I don't have a Torpedo to compare him to, but from what I've seen, the goggles on Torpedo are either painted or dark, but here they're actually clear for our Recon Diver, which looks really good. But you have the same paint app, you have The face part is actually that dark olive green, black straps, and then the rest of the equipment is black and matte. It's got the number 24. Not sure what that number means. If you know, let me know down in the comment section below. But the sculpt of the hoses and the little pack and the little tank here look really good. On the back side, you can see the clear plastic part to show off the clear lenses. And then he comes with this bag. Not sure what these are. I think they're explosives. But you can just hang this around his shoulder. It's in that dark olive green. The sculpt and the detail looks good. Then we have his scuba feet. His webbed feet. So it actually says which foot to put them on. If you look closer, it has an R and an L right there. So this is for the right foot, obviously, and the left foot. And apparently these are the same for torpedo as well. Same sculpt. Might be a different paint application. But there is a hole for if you want to peg him in onto a stand while wearing these. You can still do that. So that right and a left. And you should be able to hook these on to the back of him through those holes as well. And then we have this piece, which is part of the rebreather system. It's painted in a dark brown. So if you like put up the this piece to it, it's actually maybe it is the same color. But yeah, basically this would attach. It's got a peg on the back right there, and this attaches into here like so, and it's just gonna hang right there. But overall, it has some nice paint applications of some gauges on the front of it. All right, so we're just gonna put that together to the side. And now checking out his weapon accessories. What kind of knife is this? Here's his knife. That is one thick knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
But it does have a serrated edge on the back side of it. And then there's our handle, painted in that same dark color. But I mean, as far as the detail on that side of the blade looks really good. It's just really thick. That's so weird, but yeah, and it's flexible. And then he does have this handgun with a silencer attached to it. It's got an extended mag, so this does come off. So that porthole, you can put a blast effect, put the silencer back in there, and then there is a hole in the silencer to put a blast effect there. And then we have our SMG that we've seen in other figures before. Same thing, nothing new. It does have a porthole for blast effect. And then the magazine does come out like that. So don't lose that thing. But overall, nice little SMG that we've seen before already. And we have our stand. Nothing new. And then we have this cool harpoon. So it's all primarily that dark blackish grayish color, but the ropes on it are of that olive green. It's got like the lanyard part right here, but the sculpt looks really good overall. And then that nice shiny harpoon tip looks really good. But yeah, all these weapons are flexible still for the most part, and you know they came straight, molded straight out of the opening it up out of the package. That knife still looks weird to me. And then we have our propeller apparatus equipment that he can use to transport around in the water, which doesn't really actually work. It's just an accessory, but it is a cool accessory. Nonetheless, this actually detaches like so, and then it's just it's actually upside down. Just like that. It's supposed to sit like that. But the blade looks really cool. It's a painted light gray, olive green handles, and we have a sonar detail right here. They didn't put anything on this one though. So it just looks all plain Jane and boring. And then this is a handle, and then there is some tiny writing down there. I can't really see it, but it is there. And then we have our Joe logo on the other side. So this is a really cool piece of equipment that he can hold on to pretend like he is diving deeper into the waters. All right, so like I said, when I first opened him up, he had this on like so. I'm gonna put this guy's head on, and then he had this rebreather pack on the back. So this is how he looked like in the packaging displayed. But if you want to put this on, there you go. You could actually see his eyes with this one compared to Torpedo. You can't see the eyes. And then taking this off, peg this into right here in the middle. So let's see, let's slip this back on over his head. Peg that in there. All right. And then put this piece in, whatever this is, right there. Try to fit the strapping better over his head so you can see his eyes. That was a little bit cumbersome to put together, but a lot of stuff to put on him. But there we go. There you go. You can see his eyes, his baby blues. But there he is, all outfitted in his diving gear. So this tactical vest, from what I've seen, it is the same sculpt on Torpedo, and the body itself is actually Torpedo's body too. But I like how limber and thin and slim this figure is, but it feels solid at the same time. But checking out the sculpt of the vest looks really good. That dark olive green, this black hose running down. We've got the holster for a gun, and then this is where his silencer would go. There's that peg hole for the number 24 labeled equipment. Around the back side, there's the porthole for the air rebreather, but the detail and the sculpt of this vest looks phenomenal. Once again, those hooks to hook the flip-flops back on, and then he has a leg, tactical right leg, to put his knife in right there, pouch, and then this one is just some pouches, some faux pouches. And then this figure is actually a two-toned painted figure. We have some black and then the gray, and you can see it all through without right here on the butt, darker here, the gray on the sides, and but overall the figure looks really good. It's the same body mold as Torpedo. And then the feet sculpt, check that out right there. All right, as far as articulation goes, being so limber, he should be able to bend in all different kinds of ways here. But yeah, there's the head. Butterfly, nice butterfly joint there, not really hindered too badly by the tactical vest. Laterally, all the way around, nice bicep cut. Double pinless articulation at the elbow, showing off really good range like so. Oh yeah, he only comes with one pair of hands, which I guess that's all we need really, huh? So the left hand articulates up and down. The right hand articulates up and down as well too. Just kind of work them in. And then, oh yeah, one other detail I forgot is we got this piece of wrist equipment with some labeling. Yeah, it is like a little sticker decal on there. All right, he's gonna have some pretty good. Well, you can't take the vest off, but he does have this. Well, I guess that's at his waist, but he does have that mid torso articulation. But of course, you can't move him like that because of the vest. But he can rotate his waist all the way around. He's gonna be able to do his splits really good. Being there's not a lot of equipment around and not a lot of bulkage around that area of the body. Drop down hip joint. Taking all the way forward, all the way back. You can see that hip joint really good right there. Nice, solid, double jointed knees. Thigh cut. And then we do have a cut right there. That's nice. Hinging all the way up, back. Really good range of motion on this figure overall. Alright, so if we want to outfit him with all of his accessories, you're going to be able to sheath his knife right in here. Let's see, let's put that silencer where it belongs. Should we go up? Yeah, let's point it upwards so we don't see the peg for it. Okay, and then putting his handgun right over here. All right, what next? Let's put his flip-flops on in the back. Actually, no, we're gonna put these on his feet. Slide them in there. There we go. So they go on really good and smooth. Nice fit. It's not gonna fall off. Give it a good wiggle test. But here is our Recon Diver standing tall with all of his equipment on his body. Oh, I thought it was gonna fall right there. And then, like I said, you can put a gun back here. So you can, there you go. You can put that there. Or you can put his harpoon would be two. I mean, you could. See, stuff's falling from the front of him. If you want to clip the harpoon gun, there you go. So there's a shot of that. So you can have either gun stored up in there too. Alright, so here he is holding both of his other weapons in hand. SMG in the right, harpoon in the left. Looks really good. So here's how he looks. Not wearing the scuba feet. And they are stowed away around the backside on those hooks. Alright, so here he is with most of the equipment off, but he's got his military dog tags on and he's carrying that bag on his left. Here's our Recon Diver holding on to the propeller equipment where he wouldn't be holding it like this. He'd be holding it more like, there you go, something along the lines of like that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, here's our Recon Driver with our other 60th anniversary deluxe figure, our infantry guy, and then here he is with Shipwreck also, with Young Outback and Chuckles, and with some Cobra guys, Scrap Iron and the new Firefly action figure, and with a Cobra Trooper and Cobra Officer. But yeah, our 60th anniversary G.I. Joe Classified Series Action Recon Diver is a army builder or troop builder, as it comes with two different head sculpts. So you can have like a few of these guys as part of your Recon Diver troop. And just keep in mind that these are a $35 deluxe action figure set, as you know, they are a little bit pricey to army build compared to Cobra Troopers back in the day, where they were only like what, $25 at retail if you weren't buying on the secondary market. But yeah, other than that, you know, once again, Recon Diver is for the most part a remold of Torpedo and the equipment, just different paint applications. But you know, great to add to your Joe team now that we are basically equaling out both sides of the Cobras and Joes that are currently out right now. I know my Joe collection has now equaled out on the Joe team so they're not outnumbered by our Cobra guys. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this review video on our Recon Diver, please go ahead and hit that like button. Leave any comments and thoughts down below as usual. And then please, if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that bell to be notified of more action figure reviews like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.